Yep, hold on, I'm joining back in.
Oh.
So when you let off, that action of you like, you know, your RPMs going down is carrying you down the track. So you can time that to kind of like get like a whipping action and kind of like whip you out of the corner. And that's pretty much like most of what mile and a halves are, just waiting on it, and then like rolling into it. But keeping your momentum up. And the way you keep your momentum up and not like stall is stay up close to the wall, let off the gas, and like naturally come down the track.
And you gotta get good at rolling into the throttle. Because they have so much power that they kick out.
Hello.
You ate it. Alright, I'm coming back out.
Alright. See, I just floored it there and you saw how I got loose?
Yeah, you got loose.
Yeah.
Alright,
See,
I'm on the pits.
I even popped the throttle a little bit to help it get down after I let up. See, there's
So, what you can also do if you're having trouble getting it down, you can like just put your foot on the brake. Not hit the brake hard, but just set your foot on it.
yeah, like lunge resting, but very
Yeah.
light.
You just need a little bit of brake pressure.
And that's gonna you'll use that more in the later runs too. Like when the tires get worn, you'll start to use that. 2.946. So the high side here is really fast down the straightaway.
Sketchy as hell though,
But yes, it's very hard to do.
because the track actually comes at you.
Whoop, save it. Now back out. When you're that messed up, back out until you get control. And then give it a quarter throttle coming in, like trying to save it. Alright.
Yeah, I can save the car normally, but
Once you start figuring out how like the aerodynamics are and stuff, you can start like affecting how people turn. It's like I could affect how Bo gets in the corner by where I enter.
Yeah, the arrow will make the arrow push. And I'll start pushing up the track.
Like watch, if I come down in front of
I've
him,
felt that before.
Like
I've definitely
that.
felt where guys do that to me.
And I can make
it's
them
a dick
lose
move.
too.
You can do, yeah.
By
All I
putting
have to
my nose under
defend
his
my
rear.
right rear. Yeah.
So there's a lot more at play here. It's really, it's like when you first start racing, you're playing checkers. When you get to the top, you're playing chess. And then sometimes you got to let a guy go that's faster at that time because you know he's wearing out his tires. Just let him go. But yeah, if we just sit here and do laps for a little bit, that'll help a ton.
You really just got to understand the suspension and what the car wants to do to turn.
Well, I'm noticing right off the bat after these couple laps, I'm starting to hold the car better now and not have the back end kick out on me. I'm giving it a little bit more gas now, so I'm keeping up with y'all actually decently. But how y'all aren't pushing very hard, are you?
We're not
No.
even half speed.
Yeah.
We're half speed about where we're at.
I'm pushing on exit just to get my car straight to show you what the exit should look like. But then I'm letting out on the straightaways, and
Go full,
I'm just trying to let you.
throttle, full right here, just to show them how much faster you will get. And I see I arrow pushed up, and I went in too deep. See, that arrow push got me there, and because I went too deep, I wasn't able to fix it. Now see, I can stay on the high side here and just outrun
You
you
watching,
down.
Andrew?
See this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. There's more than one group, too, at this track. And not all tracks are like that. 187. But like, look how sketchy this is. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. You're up on the wall. It's real narrow tolerances. You can use it to pass, but it eats up the tires immensely. So keeping it low and tidy don't get loose, that's how you save tires. See, I got loose being low because I was low. Up high, I don't get loose like that. But I got the danger of running it into the wall if I'm not careful. So you're also going to do a lot of risk assessment.
Oh, I got fucking tight running behind that fucker.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
You have to, and the thing is with these cars, you have to catch it as soon as you notice it, or if you don't, you're gonna hit the wall because you're going too fast.
Yep. The moment you start getting loose, and then you got to be careful of not reacting very much. You got to react very
That's
slow,
the thing
precise.
Yeah.
And it's simple. If you can tap the brakes, roll out of the gas. There's many things you can do to actually help.
And then
You don't just have to completely give up. I just didn't notice it.
yeah, he could have just let out of it more and got into, you know. But also brake bias is a big deal. How much brake bias you dial throughout the race. Now watch, you're on that outside. So when you're on that outside, you'll let off a little bit at first, and then you will just flat out floor it the rest of the way through the corner.
You want me to take some air off your rear so you know what it feels like?
I can feel what it feels like. I'm all over the place.
You can't get to the throttle for shit.
Yeah, the outside, you really in the middle is where you get the throttle real hard down the straightaway. But like I said, it destroys the tires. You only do that, you know, if you absolutely have to maintain that position. And also, if it's the end of the race and we're at the last couple laps, I will use that outside all the way up.
Usually on with this car, you're about a car length from the bottom the entire race, or 15 laps into the race, and then you start working your way up. See how I start to get tight?
Yep, and I hit a bump. There was a bump in the middle of the track in the apex there that pushed me up. So you got to know the track. See, I don't want to hit that bump ever again. So I got, like right there, I bottomed out the front, and it pushed my nose up. So I had to wait until the car settled back down until I could give it throttle.
Oh, they hit.
Yeah, I saw you didn't turn enough there.
But to help you
See, I
turn
hit
and
the
not
bump
get
again.
tight, if you offset your nose by a car length, either way, as long as you're not right behind them in the turns, if you offset your nose, you will get such an advantage because you're getting the draft and you're getting clean air on your nose. So both, see how much I'm closing on you?
Yep. And now I got that good apex, but you're drafting me and getting clean air.
And I got the air on my left.
Yep. Now let's see what happens. See, and that wall sneaks up on you in the tri-oval. And
Yeah, it does.
You have to get on the throttle so late on the bottom though, like it is
yeah,
sketch.
and then it wants to turn you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. When you get, it definitely does. It kicks the rear end out a lot.
Yep. And it's all about that throttle control. But you need to go from high, like you need to enter high, and then kind of bring it down in the middle of the apex. Bring it all the way down. And you want to.
I wish Kyle was like
there.
participating more.
34.905.
We are looking good though. Now I'm gonna watch you while you. Let's see. Yeah, let's watch Andrew while he's going around here, and I'll tell you what's going on.
Well, this is my favorite kind of track because the speeds are high, tires are everything.
And it's technical. There's a lot of lines. That's a good
There's a
corner
lot of
right
shit
there.
you have to worry about.
I see you hit the bump. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
And it kicked the nose up. Now make sure you drift up to that wall, but now you drifted up way too late there. So when you drifted up, that's why you hit in the wall in the apex. Right here, you can't be doing that either. Turn lower earlier. Like you don't need to be turning so late in the tri-oval. Make sure that wall, the only reason you want to get close to that wall is if you got someone on your inside. Like entering like that. But it's already, I mean, you're going to want to get up to close to the wall in the back stretch, but not in the tri-oval. So keep that, down low towards the grass even. I'm talking, no, all the way to the grass, like at the bottom of the straightaway. And then let it drift up to there at the end.
Right. I get what you're saying, then. Okay.
Yeah, you keep it low. Don't want to run that. You're losing a lot of time, and also creating that problem of where you can possibly run into the wall. I think this is Tony. Yep. No. Oh, it isn't. Stay,
No, it's Ronald Meir.
yeah, if you feel it starting to push, then you're just gonna have to let out, and you'll let it drift up, but then you'll keep it back down low or towards the middle of the track. Low, turn. Yep. Now still straight, and then turn again. There's a lot more to it than it looks. And go. Let it, and then straighten the wheel out. Now get it back low again. Straighten it out. Low again. Now straighten it out. See how much easier? Not getting anywhere near that wall. It's not a problem anymore.
Yeah, nowhere near it.
Yep. Now floor it as best as you can.
God fucking damn it, that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yep. Just hold it back up. You'll be all right.
You put that wall there.
He's like, dude, put that wall there. I guess NASCAR. Yep, looking a lot better. See, and then now let an angle, you know, kind of let it drift up at an angle. Yeah, you're looking a lot better already.
Yeah, I'm getting back into it now.
Yep. You know, you needed a little warm up, and it also just helps. Like the knowledge we have is invaluable.
Oh yeah, y'all are really good, man. I know y'all are really good. I remember the first time I was in a practice session, Brady, and I literally just said something to you. That's how we became friends. I said, hey, bro, look, I'm not trying to wreck you. I'm literally just trying to follow your line because I see how fast you are.
Yeah. And that's what I like about our group is we're willing to help. You know, anyone that's even, you know, if they come from the YouTube or whatever, we're willing to help. We're willing to show them some lines. I want more people in iRacing. I want more competitive racing, you know? But the B class and A class, it gets pretty competitive.
Oh, I can get on the pedal so much earlier if I go low and then point the nose straight and let it push me up to the wall. You can get on the, all right.
Yes. Now you're cooking. That's beautiful. I'm glad you figured, you saw that. And what's good is you're able to see that on your own. So that means you have a lot of potential. Like that statement you just said shows some, you have knowledge, you understand what you're doing. And that's like half the battle. There you go. You kept, now let it drift up now. But not to the point where you're going to die, you know.
Right.
But you saw how much you know, you got to release and then let it go up. And it's scary at first. Like you think you're going to smash that wall. And then you know, then if you overturn trying to react to it, it can be very bad. But yeah, we try to make straight angles. Straight, like diagonal angles. We don't really try to make the corner in an actual sweeping motion. It looks like that on TV and it looks like that from you know, someone else watching. But they don't realize what you're doing in the car to make
that was much better right there.
That is beautiful. Now we're cooking. And then later on, we'll work on brake bias. And throughout the race, you'll set it up with your wheel, and you'll change brake bias throughout the race.
Dad, hold on. Ah, too late on the gas there.
Yep.
I got to start looking up farther up the track.
Yes, that's also a very helpful thing to do. Look up further down the track, and it'll automatically make you do less mistakes by looking
make you
further up
much.
the track.
Yep.
There you go. See, that's where I'm at down there, like coming up. You'll see a lot of us in the tri-oval. We'll be almost touching the grass, trying to get every millisecond out of the car. And eventually, I want you to practice that high line all the way up at the wall, because you're going to learn that you're going to have to let up.
You're going to need that.
Oh, yep, the middle. Learn every lane. You see, there's 3 distinct lanes.
Oh yeah.
And they all have their own unique. Nope, don't ever do that again. He turned right to try to correct. No. Let that car go where it wants a lot of the time. If it
really?
Wanted,
okay.
Yeah. If it wanted to stay down low, then keep it there because you're going to lose time correcting it. But if it's a drastic something, you know, of course you need to react. But during the tri-oval and stuff, if you're turning right down the tri-oval, then something's wrong. Right? Like you're about to die. But yeah, you're already looking great. These tricks will help a lot.